I am Dred Scott. In the case of Dred Scott versus Sanford, the Supreme Court ruled that black men, whether free or enslaved, had no rights in which white man was bound to respect. Scott, who claimed that there was free when his master took him to a northern state which did not allow slavery. All right? I am Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in America which white America respects. They didn't respect it then and they don't respect it now. So what I did is I made art out of it. And this is the artwork. And Kevin Kamenetz is directly involved in it. Like Dred Scott, I'm asking Judge Cox for my freedom. Just like Dred Scott, I'm asking my governor and my elected officials to defend me for my freedom. The General Assembly. And I'm letting the news know too, because the news played a major role in this misinformation. Talking about making America great again, you're making America hate again. Racism and Jim Crow justice. That's what we're talking about. It's $1 million industry from slavery to mass incarceration. It's $1 million industry. All right. So I got everything that I'm doing on this toilet. We're talking about the murder and the death of unarmed people in America by our police department, your slave catchers. All right. And I put it all on the toilet. All right. Restorative justice. Tyrone West. The case that you illegally incarcerated me with and called me a terrorist. The information that Rod Rosenstein has been hiding and that Rod Rosenstein destroyed to protect the racism that's going on here. And since you the president, you'd inherited me. Because Obama had it first. So we're going through the Constitution. The racist institution. We're going to the 13th Amendment. And we're going to have the FBI give you my file. Because we're going to end up in the Supreme Court with... And we're going to teach you something about the 13th Amendment. You and Jeff Sessions ain't going to reinvent slavery. You're not going to reinvent slavery. I got a move for you. I got a movie for you too. But like I said, this toilet is very, very informative. I am Dred Scott. Politics of slavery. And I'm going to give you the politics of slavery. I'm going to show you about Dred Scott. I'm going to show you about Martin Luther King. I'm going to show you about being black and white America. And I'm going to show you our representatives that represent us, that leave us like this. You took an oath of office. I'm going to hold you to it. I'm going to turn the light on so we can see what y'all all about. You're going to learn about Martin Luther King. You're going to learn about protests. And you're going to learn that I picked up the gauntlet to take over the fight. Nonviolent, peaceful demonstration. I use it through art. And I do it because I love you. We want housing and health care. Like I said, this is my artwork. This is for my president. We're going to do what we do. Dred Scott was settled in court. Dred Scott was settled in court. And I'm going to settle mine in court. And I'm going to hold the media accountable. I filed a $54 million lawsuit. That lawsuit would never really file. I'm going to refile that lawsuit. And I'm going to include the media in it. That's where the money going to come from. The media. When you said white supremacy, I'm going to show you white supremacy. I'm going to be the plaintiff. And Schellenberger is the defendant. I'm the plaintiff. Schellenberger is the defendant. Schellenberger kidnapped me. Just like Dred Scott. I was stolen. I was taken by slave owners. And y'all gonna have to tell the truth. I am Dred Scott. Walk in my shoes. Because the story is going to be true. I am Dred Scott. No rights in which white people have to respect. and you don't respect nobody.